Can the Fiocchi Golden Turkey unhorse the reigning champion in the lead turkey hunting ammunition universe? Today's the day we're gonna find out. Carlson's gave me the choke tube I use in this video. Mossberg gave me the shotgun. Holosun gave me the red dot. I bought the ammunition with my own money. The Winchester did once give me a box of steel waterfowl ammo. And thank you to Tetra Hearing for sponsoring this video. George here with the New Hunter's Guide YouTube channel. And don't forget about that top-rated hunting podcast. I'm a regular hunter who just so happens to have a PhD and a low tolerance for marketing hype, testing all kinds of stuff to try to figure out what really works and what doesn't. And today we're gonna compare two ammunitions head-to-head. We've got the Winchester Longbeard XR and the Fiocchi Golden something. Everything Fiocchi in the hunting universe is golden something. You got golden turkey, golden waterfowl, golden pheasant, golden TSS. Fiocchi's got this obsession about gold. But let's go ahead and meet these two loads right now. We can see both of them are traveling at 1,200 feet per second. Both are 3-inch shells. The Longbeard is copper plated. The Fiocchi is nickel plated. Both have 1 3/4 ounce payload. Both are number 6s. Both have 422 pellets. Both have the exact same recoil. And there is one difference. The Longbeard costs significantly more per shell than the Fiocchi Golden Turkey does. Now, two identical loads. Pretty much everything is the same. The only functional difference is the plating. Copper versus nickel. Can copper plating make a significant difference over nickel plating? My experience has been yes, a very, very small difference between the two. But it does seem like copper plating provides a ever so slight edge. Now, the Longbeard is also a buffered load. I don't know if the Golden Turkey is buffered or not, but in my experience, the Longbeard is the best load on the market in the lead category, hands down. No runner-up, no close second, nobody in the same universe as that particular load. We're gonna go ahead and find out if the Fiocchi has what it takes to challenge the Longboard. We're gonna run both of these through my Mossberg 940 Pro Turkey with its 28-inch barrel, topped with a Holosun 507K red dot, and screwed into the end of it, we're gonna use a Carlson's turkey choke, .670. No bells, no whistles, no ports, nothing, just plain straight turkey at an average constriction. This represents the average choke tube that the average turkey hunter would have screwed into their gun. We're gonna pattern test and then ballistics gel test both of these ammos head-to-head at 40 yards to find out who's gonna come out on top. Let's head down to the range and get this test started. I have made it down to the range. I got my eye protection on. I've got my Tetras in for hearing protection. Guys, these little devices are absolutely the most outstanding thing I've ever found for turkey hunting. They come calibrated to your own personal hearing level, so you can hear everything that's going on in the woods just as good, maybe better than you could with the naked ear. Every time you pull that trigger, you have instantaneous hearing protection, and maybe most importantly to the turkey hunter, they amplify the sounds that turkeys make. That's gobbles, clucks, purrs, yelps, fly downs, everything you want to hear, you can hear it louder and more clearly and from further away with these on than you could with the naked ear. And then you can switch them to waterfowl, deer, upland game, elk, whatever else it is that you're hunting to get that same benefit for all the sounds that each game makes. Thank you to Tetra Hearing for sponsoring this video. Because of them, you can get a free 2-year extended service plan. That gives you unlimited service, cleaning, lab side parts and labor, and unlimited recalibration if your hearing level changes. Just use the link in the video description down below. That'll take you to the $275 service plan. Add that to your cart when you're ready to buy your devices, and then use the discount code in the video description down below at checkout to get the service plan for free. If you use my link or code, I make a small commission at no extra cost to you. Thanks for your support, and thank you, Tetra. Now we've loaded up here with our turkey choke, and we're gonna take our first shot with the Winchester Longbeard at 40 yards. Okay, up next we've got our Fiocchi Golden Turkey. Alrighty, let's go and take a look at these targets. Two turkey targets laid out here on the ground. What do you guys think? Is the Fiocchi able to topple the reign of the Winchester Longbeard? Can the Golden Turkey pull it off or at least get reasonably close? I must say I'm a little bit surprised by the results I'm about to show you. Let's go ahead and take a look. Up first, we've got the Winchester Longbeard. Very, very dead turkey, okay? Really dead. Then we've got the Golden Turkey, the Fiocchi. Looking in close here. Yeah. So I think both of them killed the turkey. I don't think it's even remotely close, though. The Fiocchi looks drastically far behind the Longbeard. How far behind is it? I'm going to count up all these pellets, get that data for you guys into a chart. We need to know what the real numbers are, but first we need to do some ballistics gel testing. Our ballistics gel is set up at 40 yards. We'll go ahead and take our first shot with the Winchester Longbeard. And since that's copper plated and the Fiocchi Golden Turkey is nickel plated, we can go ahead and shoot both of them into the same side of the gel. Okay, let's go and see how we did. I must say I'm much more interested to look at this ballistics gel than I thought I was. Let's go ahead and take a look. They're both from left to right. And it might be hard to see here, but the copper pellets definitely have a lead. Now, it's not drastic, but the copper is definitely ahead of the nickel plated. The furthest copper is ahead of the furthest nickel. The shortest nickel is behind the shortest copper. And just the average looks like the Winchester Longbeard is somehow ahead of the Fiocchi. How far ahead? Well, I'm going to start measuring pellets, count that up, put that data into a chart along with the pattern information, and get that to you guys, in about 5 seconds. Man, I like doing these tests. There's something about these head-to-head ammo comparisons that's fun. You guys want to see more of them? Let me know in the comments down below if you like these kind of videos and what ammunitions you would like to see put head-to-head in a test similar to this. All right, I've got a couple different charts. Let's jump right into the data here. You can see first up the pattern data. The Longbeard XR, 208 pellets in a 10-inch circle at 40 yards. That's 49% pattern efficiency. That is outstanding. You want at least 100 pellets in a 10-inch circle at whatever range you're going to be shooting at, and this does double that. Now we look at the Golden Turkey, and we come in with 71 pellets. Ouch! Well below the 100 pellet threshold. Now on this target, we did get pellets in the vitals, but can you consistently and reliably kill a turkey with 70 pellets in the circle? I choose to not try it. I would rather have 100. So for me, that ammo is eliminated based on that. The Longbeard comes in 293% more pellets. The number is so high, it sounds fictional. Keep in mind, this was only through one choke tube. It could be that the Fiocchi would perform better through a different choke tube. Could also be that the Winchester would perform better through a different choke tube. Now let's go ahead and look at the ballistics gel data. You can see the Longbeard 3.86 inches of penetration versus the Fiocchi Golden Turkey at 3.14 inches of penetration. So the Longbeard comes out ahead, 23% more penetration even than the Fiocchi. So the Longbeard is hands down across the board way ahead of the Fiocchi, except in price. The Fiocchi is significantly cheaper. Now, why is this? How is it could possibly have that much more penetration? Well, it's got to come down to one of two factors, assuming they both really were coming out at the same velocity and they both really were the number 6 shot perfectly sized. And those two factors are the plating and the buffer material. Buffer material actually can improve penetration because you have less pellet deformation, which slows the shot down. So it's one of the two or both, or maybe some other factor. Let me know down below if you have any ideas. Now, to see what would happen through other choke tubes, I tested the Longbeard XR through 10 different choke tubes, and you can find that video right here. You can also see me test it at maximum range right here as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. God bless you, and go get them in the woods.